In 1 Timothy chapter 5, Paul begins to move into relationships with other people. You've probably heard it said before, and you'd probably agree that the Christian life would be so easy if it wasn't for all the people. I mean, God saves us, begins the process of sanctification in our lives, and then He throws us out into this world through family relationships, work relationships, church relationships. Regardless, we find ourselves encountering others all the time. We have been called to be ambassadors to those folks, not simply seeking to live in light of the gospel, but also to proclaim the truth of the gospel at the same time. But it needs to play out in a bold and gracious way in the way we relate to other people. Because God in His grace has given us mercy, so we're to extend mercy. God in His grace has given us love, so we're to extend love. And then we just continue to apply those things to our lives and our relationships. He says this, "Do not rebuke an older man, but encourage him as you would a father. Younger men as brothers, older women as mothers, younger women as sisters, in all purity." What He's saying is this, is that the transforming grace of God should change the way we treat other people. When He says regarding older people, He says we shouldn't despise the elderly. We should love the elderly as if they were our own father. Why? Because the love of God has been poured out in our hearts. He says when it comes to younger men, we need to love them as brothers, that we don't judge them and we don't constantly rebuke them. We don't hold them to a standard that doesn't meet up to our own, but instead we love them as if they were our own brothers. When it comes to older women, we love them as if they were our mothers, and younger women as sisters in all purity. Why? Because we want to extend the love that we've received. We want to extend the grace that we've received. We want to extend the mercy that we've received. And then He begins to talk about widows, those that are in need, and we need to take care of them. This is the overflow of relationship with God. Look at your relationships today, and are you graciously extending God's love to them, or are you extending your own judgment to them? You need to come to the conclusion on that and ask God to transform you if you're living in your flesh and not walking by the Spirit.